Happy Halloween, Cancer! Welcome to your October 2015 Runescope. With me, my name is Amanda. Let's see what the roadmap says for my crabs in October. Okay. And as I always remind everyone, these are general readings, which means not all of these messages will be specifically for you. Those will be for your other Cancer brothers and sisters. You can watch the video for your rising sign as well. In fact, I recommend that everyone do that because that will have some more specific messages for you. Now, the only way to get a reading where all of the messages for you is to schedule a private consultation with me. I do readings on Skype. They are $65 for 30 minutes. If you would like to set up an appointment, just drop me a line at runescopes4u@gmail.com. That's the number 4 and the letter U. You'll find it also in this video and below the video. If you're on a mobile device, just tap that little arrow beneath the video and that will open up the details section where all of my info can be found. Also, just wanted to remind everyone, if you want to learn how to read the runes for yourself, you can sign up for my 6-week online course. It's $185 for the whole course and it's completely online. There are no live sessions. But the next final one actually for 2015 is going to be November 2nd through December 7th. So that will be over well before the holidays. If you would like to sign up for that, just drop me a line at that same email address. The deadline to sign up and submit your payment for that will be 12 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday, October 29th. So if you'd like more details or to sign up for Divination with Runes, just drop me a line. But let me just take in what we've got here, Cancer, and see what's coming up. Well, it looks like your focus, and actually I kind of feel like the month is very significantly divided in two. That's the first thing I'm seeing here. At the beginning of the month, you've got the King of Swords coming up here. As someone who is your focus. And we've also got the Justice card here. So this King of Swords, he may be a lawyer because that can be in the most mundane, quick view interpretation of the King of Swords. That can be a lawyer. But he also has associations with the air signs, so Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. So this may be someone in your life who, you thought was a good influence. Or no, actually, I do feel like he is a good influence, but he may be coming in due to a disruption in your life because you have the Five of Swords coming up as well. The Five of Swords talks about kind of a take no prisoners attitude to conflict. It's like you're gonna have to get down and dirty, and maybe you're recently moving out of that or you're moving through that. That's the way October kind of starts off. But again, I think that this may have associations with the Mercury retrograde period, which ends on October 9th. So the first half may be a little bumpy, but I think this started before. And I do think this King of Swords, whether he's helping you, whether he is a lawyer, whether he's helping you deal with a legal situation, again, with the Justice card here, helping you win this fight, helping you win this disruption. If there have been delays around a divorce or a separation, or any kind of legal battle here or legal situation, those delays are necessary. But I do feel like you'll at least have some idea by the end of October that there's an end in sight. You're just going to know that whatever this is, you're going to be okay, Cancer. Because you have Justice, the card of course, legalities. It's also the card of Libra. So this guy could have associations very well with Libra. He doesn't have to be male or be an air sign, though. He could just be taking on those traits. In these general readings, again, it could be anyone. But this would be somebody who is helping you, and he is probably someone who's very communicative. He either gives good advice or sound advice, or in a professional capacity, or he's just a good friend. maybe even a father figure or a mentor who's helping you through a disruptive situation. But you know this is going to work out because you've got Lagas and Justice coming up in the position of what can't be changed about October. So if it starts off a little bumpy, I think you're just going to know, Cancer. You're going to have that intuitive feeling because you are intuitive. You're just going to kind of know that this is, you know, there's no way this person can win because they're such a liar. They're such, you know, or maybe based on the advice of this person, you feel very positive. And maybe this disruption is that other person's reaction and they're kind of trying to really, really fight dirty, but it's not going to work. Because I do feel like whoever tries to fight dirty in whatever this situation is, it does not have to be a legal situation. It could just be a karmic situation that needs to be balanced. Cancer, just to let you know that. That's just the most obvious with the King of Swords and the Justice card here. But yeah, anyone who plays dirty is lying. It is, you know, trying to win by through unfair methods or unjust methods. It's not going to work. So just make sure it's not you, Cancer. Make sure it's the other person. Because I feel like whoever is doing this, not playing fair, not fighting fair, it's going to be found out. And that person is going to find themselves on the losing side. Because we have Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. But for you, I feel this is coming up in the help position. So whoever tries to kind of fight dirty, that's why I think for most of you, this is going to be the other person, Cancer, because it's coming up in the help position. So yeah, anyone who tries to, you know, fight dirty is going to lose whatever this situation is with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They're going to be unlucky. The wheel's going to be going down. And this is somebody that, I mean, this is not the first time they've done this. They always kind of try to, you know, not play by the rules. This is somebody who is a rebel. And because of that, they keep, you know, being a rebel and fighting the system is not always bad if you do it in a way that is constructive. But doing it for selfish gain, achieving your, you know, your goal by lying or hurting or deceiving others, that's never gonna pan out. Not in the long run. And maybe this is somebody who's gotten away with it for a while, but this time they can't buy their way out of this. This time they cannot get out of something that they've done because they also have Thurisaz in the reverse. And it's very fascinating to me because this really is the rune that is basically like the Wheel of Fortune, you know, and it's coming up next to the Wheel of Fortune and they're both in reverse. So, yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about somebody who may be, you know, trying to cause disruption within your life, trying to delay a situation, not fighting fair, because it seems like for most of you, that's going to come out in the wash, Cancer. That person's going to be exposed for who they truly are, the methods, the underhanded means with which they're trying to win or to get one over on somebody or the law or something like that. And they will be, they will have to pay the price. They'll have to pay the piper, as they say. Now I do see actually for Cancer, you've got a lot of great runes over here when it comes to new beginnings and protection in a group dynamic. So for some of you, this could be through friends, through family. You could find new opportunities for growth in many different directions. They're not really showing me any specific direction, so it'll be different for all of you. Those of you, though, who may be looking to start a new financial journey, start a new relationship. It could be through your family and friends that you meet a new influence. There's definitely a new influence coming in October for you, Cancer. And it could be in the form of a person who is a very good influence to have in your life. This is somebody who is going to be very positive for you and will lead you to other opportunities as well. And it could be one person comes in and then introduces you to a group of people who become kind of like a close-knit little family here. And for some of you, this could be your family. And there may be news of a birth or maybe you're trying to get pregnant. You know, maybe some of you find out that you're pregnant and that's the disruptive news going on here. If that's the case, if it kind of throws your partner or throws someone for a loop, if it's a surprise, I do feel that eventually this is going to be a positive thing. But Page of Pentacles in reverse can talk about, you know, it can be a child, or it can be a child that's not fully formed. This is in the reverse, but associations with Earth. The Pentacles do have associations with Earth signs, so Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So if you do get pregnant, you may be due around that time, or the time of one of those signs, or that will be significant. Also, what I'm feeling like for some of you, this may be indicating is that you're able to move forward in a career or financial situation, and you don't need any more schooling. You don't need any more education. Maybe you were thinking about that, and you were wondering if you could afford it or if you should go back to school, but it turns out maybe you don't, you know, it's not necessary for you to do that. So, you know, maybe an opportunity becomes available to do what you want to do, and they either offer on-the-job training, or, you know, you don't need any further education to land a good opportunity. So, yeah, any ideas that you had about going back to school? I mean, I'm all for education. I always think it's wise to be as educated as possible, but you know, if it's something that you would have trouble maybe fitting into your schedule or affording, especially here in the United States. School is very expensive here if you want to go to college, so maybe that's why you were kind of holding off. I would say wait until the end of October before you make a decision, because it seems like there's going to be an opportunity, something new that comes in through someone that you know already, or a connection that you already have, maybe someone within your network, where like their recommendation is enough, or you know, maybe they're going to pay for you to go back to school. And you won't have to do it on your own, and it's a job that you would like anyway. Or yeah, there's something about delaying any new starts when it comes to career, because, well, as far as schooling and learning, because it seems like it won't be necessary for some reason. Also, any surprise pregnancies, again, just wanted to reiterate that, Cancer, are actually going to turn out to be a positive for you in some way. You know, I think you'll really, I think it's going to reveal something. For some of you, it's going to reveal something. And that may be the whole reason of it. Because, you know, not all pregnancies, unfortunately, make it to fruition, or you know, maybe you make a decision to terminate the pregnancy, whatever your situation is. But before you do that, it reveals about your partner something you didn't know, you know. And I think though for most of you, it's, you know, if you want to be pregnant, even if you don't initially start off that way, you will feel that way by the end of October. And I mean, I think those of you who carry to term, this child is going to be quite beneficial in your life for various reasons. But so if you don't want to be pregnant, you know what I always say, that's what these readings are good for. Forewarned is forearmed. Take precautions. So that is what I see, Cancer, for October. Happy Halloween again, and I will see you back here in November.